your chin.
Okay, well, good. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ellen. And I want to thank Brady, too. I did not clean out the shrimp. I'm Orthodox Jewish. I don't need shellfish, so I didn't eat any shrimp or ham. There's plenty there left. And I want to thank also the GMRWC for having us here today. So I'll try to be brief. My name is Ken Reid, R-E-I-D. I know it's not a very Jewish-sounding name, but I'll explain later if anybody wants to know how I got it. I am running for state senate in District 37 here in Fairfax County, which is primarily Tysons, it's Fairfax City, it's Falls Church, Oakton, Dunloring, Vienna, so forth. I served 10 years in elected office in Loudoun County. I won 4 elections, I never lost one. I wrote a book about it, and several of the candidates who are going to come up here have actually read my book. Hello, Puneet. Good to see you again, buddy. We were opponents at the 10th District Convention back in 2016. Him and I, anyway. We can talk about that later, too. But anyway, I got to ask this question. How many of you think Glenn Youngkin is doing a great job as governor? Yes. I think Glenn Youngkin is doing a fantastic job as governor. I think Glenn Youngkin deserves a Republican General Assembly. Now we won. Now we got the House of Delegates 2 years ago because of the Virginia project. Rich Anderson, who's the chairman of the Republican Party of Virginia, a lot of other people got together, and we fielded Republican candidates in every single House district. It tied down the Democrats. We won the House of Delegates. I'm running to give Republicans a choice. I'm going to give the voters a choice. So we have to do the same in the state senate this year, and that's why I stepped up. I came out of political retirement to run for this seat. It is an uphill battle. I think we all know that. The incumbent, Chap Peterson, has a primary. You may think that he's a blue dog. He's a great guy. In reality, he has voted very leftist the last year because he has 2 left-wing opponents in the June 20th primary. I am the Republican nominee. So I am the sacrificial lamb for the 37th district. But anyway, I am doing this to give voters a choice. But Peterson, last summer when we were all suffering with $5 gasoline prices, I went up to the governor at the Fairfax parade, and we were talking about that. And he was very disappointed that he couldn't do what Governor Hogan did in Maryland, which was to give people a break. Peterson and the Democrats voted against it, even though the Biden administration wanted to give people a break on the gas tax. He voted in favor of the boycott, divestiture, and sanctions movement against Israel. How many of you support Israel? Every Republican supports Israel. Every Republican supports Israel. 30 states have legislation that prohibit the state government from contracting with companies that support the boycott and divestiture and sanctions against Israel. It's a pernicious anti-Semitic movement. He voted against that legislation, even though he supported the definition of anti-Semitism, which is opposing the state of Israel, and opposing my people the right to have a safe place, safe haven when we're persecuted. He voted to eject an activist, Suparna Dutta, who was the governor's appointee to the State Board of Education. When my time in office, I appointed a lot of people to state boards and commissions, Republicans, Democrats, Independents. They were never rejected. The state senate threw her off. I can go on and on and on. But we need to give the governor in our state a Republican General Assembly, because Glenn Youngkin put his personal fortune to win the governorship. We got lieutenant governor, we got attorney general. They're doing a bang-up job, and they stopped the hemorrhaging that the Democrats have done to make this into a failing blue state like Maryland or Illinois or New York or California. So it all depends upon you. You may not be able to vote for me. You may not be able to vote for a lot of these other candidates. But if everybody in this room gave $50, just $50, to every candidate who gets up here, that's all you do, we'd be coming out of here probably with about $1,000. We would, or even $100, and it's all not reportable. Nobody will know that you gave, because anything under $100 doesn't have to be reported. So anyway, I want to thank you very much for this. God bless, Baruch Hashem, as we say, and let's hope that we will win this fall. This is a critical election. It's going to be tough in Fairfax County, but we got to do it. Okay?
he